Welcome back, everyone. So in this video, I'm gonna try something different, something I haven't done before, but I've been called to do. So I'm going to do, instead of doing tarot cards or oracle cards, I'm going to use this incense cone, and I'm gonna use the smoke to help me channel. Right. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I feel like it'll be a fun new thing to do. And I mean, I was called to do it, so there must be a reason why. So it'll be exciting. It is a little dark in this video because it'll help me to be able to see the smoke better. I don't know, we'll see. I might change it as the reading goes on, just see how things go. Right now, the main light that's shown on it, other than the window light, is the light of my mic. So, yeah, it looks kind of cool, but it's also pretty dark. I also wanted to do a little check-in, see how you guys are doing. I know this month has been crazy with the Lion's Portal. I don't really think I felt much until the actual day of. So on August 8th, the energy was just so, intense. It felt almost like it felt like I had meditated for hours, even though I hadn't meditated. It felt amazing that day. It was very soothing, and especially, it helped with my cramps. So, yeah, it was really nice. And then I feel like the 2 days after that, maybe it's because I got hit with so much energy. I was just so exhausted. At least for 2 or 3 days, I was so exhausted. But yeah, just trying to integrate all of that energy from the Lionsgate portal. And I got that I was getting a lot of energetic upgrades. So that's good. That's why it took so much out of me. It was really nice. So you guys might have felt the same, just very exhausted during the few days after August 8th. And I wonder, did you guys feel how intense that energy was on the 8th? It was crazy. And then now we have all this stuff going on with Maui, and it's wild. But I knew, right when I saw what happened, I did have a gut instinct that something weird was going on. I feel like once you kind of wake up to the truth of what's really going on in the world, it's hard to see tragedies like what happened in Maui and not kind of see it and not look more into it, not see it as just face value, and to see more into why it happened, what the motive would be for people to want it to happen, to kind of look into what certain people gain from what happened. Yeah. It makes you think a lot. And it makes you think on past tragedies and see where... And it doesn't just have to be natural disaster type things or accidents or just anything, to think more into what we're being told and whether it's actually true or not. Yeah. But Maui was one where right when I saw what was happening, I immediately got a feeling that what we were being told wasn't accurate. And that there was more behind what was going on. So that was interesting. It's very sad. But I also try, like, there's this weird point of, yes, you want to know what's happening on the earth, but then you also don't want to focus too much on it and bring more energy towards it in a negative way, where you're bringing just like your more negative, like lower vibrational, like maybe sadness, anger. You don't want to bring only those emotions towards it. So then a good way to do that is to think more of a solution for it. So kind of envision the land regrowing, envision people building up the community again, to just envision what you want it to look like now and put energy towards that and energy towards it healing. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do at this point. And there's also a thing of not wanting, like, wondering if it's worth it to know exactly what's going on, because even if we know, not much can be, like, done to the people that caused it to happen. So it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like fighting a battle and not feeling like you're going to be able to do anything anyway. So that's why it's hard when you're working in the 3D, knowing, like, how to heal what's going on in the world and how to stop, the people in power. It's a lot to think about. And I feel like we can't even do much about it until more people wake up, because then we'll have the numbers. But right now, we're not quite there. So it's easier just to work in the energetic field, to work in the 5D and just put your positive energy there, your healing energy there, to, like, all of the worlds. But of course, when tragedies happen, you're going to focus mainly on that area at the time. And also the thing of, like, all those kids being missing, I don't know. It's sad. But yeah, so just focus on the positive. Put your healing, like, bring them your healing energy both to the people of Maui and to Maui, the land. Yeah. And that's what we can do for now. Right. Well, hope you guys are doing good. And let's get into your readings for you. So for today, what we're going to look at is what is coming towards you next. So just what, like, surprise does Spirit have for you? What's coming in for you next? What can you be excited about next? For you guys' piles, I'm going to put up I'm going to put up an image of 3 different, like, pictures or characters or something that you can choose. So you just choose whichever one you feel drawn to. So let's go ahead. Let's start this. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna light this. Okay. Okay. I did think about doing this with candles, but I don't know. I was feeling called to do it with the incense cone. See, do I want to do it like this, or do I want to do it with the cover? Okay. I'm gonna move this over a bit. Okay, so pile 1. We're gonna get into your reading right now. Let's see what we can get for you guys. Okay, Spirit. What's coming in for pile 1 next? What's coming in for you guys, pile 1, is that you're gonna have a period of rest. Some time to just relax, re-energize yourself, give yourself the good little, kind of like giving yourself a you day. Giving yourself a day to just kind of get more in tune with your energy, to transmute energy. I think you guys need to transmute energy. You guys are going through a lot right now, and I think you're just working too hard. You're kind of burning yourselves out right now. So Spirit's gonna give you guys the chance to just kind of release these energies, transmute some energies, and just relax. Yeah, they want you to take time for yourself. Some of you may have been spending too much time helping people around you, too much time dealing with other people's issues, kind of taking on stuff for them. And you're just getting drained. You're doing too much. I actually see for some of you that some of your friends are going to plan a little vacation for you. Yeah, I'm seeing people going camping or going to like a cabin. Yeah. I also see some people going to a beach. Yeah, I see them surprising you with a trip where you can just relax, and they're going to handle everything. So they're going to handle everything, so they'll be sure to get the accommodations, to, bring food if you need it. It's like they want to treat you, because some people, I see that they feel bad for having you help them so much. They feel like they can see the effect that they're having on you, the effect of you dealing with their issues, the effect of you helping them, and how it's draining you so much. They can see that and they feel bad, so they're wanting to give you this trip. And it's good for them too, right? Because they're going to be there as well. So it's going to be a good trip for you guys to just not deal with all your worries and just come together and have fun. Yeah, it's just going to be very fun. Getting to talk to each other and just, I heard it'll be like the good old days. So it'll be like when you guys were just, for some of you, when you were maybe like in college or in high school, or, when you didn't have so many worries. You're going to be able to let out your inner child to just have fun with each other. Right, I do see drinking going on. So just just having fun, letting go. And I'm seeing that some of you are going to get very emotional, and you're going to kind of talk to them. You're going to be crying together, just talking about your stresses right now and what you're going through and how lonely you are. I feel like this is going to be very healing for you, because maybe you've been bottling this up. You haven't been sharing how you're feeling with others. You've been trying to just hold it out on your own. And you may not have even been, you've been holding it on your own. You haven't been dealing with it, but you've been just kind of carrying it, your loneliness and all the stresses and burdens you're going through right now. And it's almost like you're going to be honest with yourself about how you're truly feeling, how lonely you truly feel, and how worn down you feel. So it's going to be very healing for you to tell somebody else about what's going on with you and being open in that way. And I feel like for some of you, if you're not, if this isn't somebody that you've known for a long time, then this might actually bring you closer together. I am seeing this person being like a friend. So it's not a love interest or... I don't even think it's a family member. It's a friend of yours. Yeah. That's mainly what I'm seeing for you guys. You're going to be able to have a nice time to relax, have fun with your friends, and just let go of a lot of stress. Transmute all that stress you've been feeling and just have fun and let go. All right. See, is there anything else that wants to come out for you guys? So for some of you, you may even lose your job. And I heard that if you do, then this is because that job that you've been working at has not been right for you. It's been causing you too much stress and unhappiness. And it's like you may be panicked if you do, like when you lose your job, but it's what's right. You're going to be able to find one that aligns more with you, but it'll be after the trip. So it'll be after you go on this trip and you let go and you kind of become more clear on what you want and what'll make you happy. That's what you're doing. You're going back to a place of what will make me happy, what will fulfill me. And that will lead you to the right job. So it's not like, Spirit's going to leave you be and kind of leave you to go downhill and leave you for yourself, like to fend for yourself. But what they're doing is they're helping you to come to like realign yourself to your path. And I don't see this negatively impacting you in the 3D, as in like it won't financially put you back too much. Like, you're not going to be struggling too much in that aspect. It's mainly going to be your worry about it. Like, you're still going to be able to pay your bills and get by. Maybe you can't spend as much as you normally would have been able to, but you still, you're not going to be homeless. You're not going to, you're still going to be able to pay for your bills and make it by before you actually start getting money from your new job. So you don't have to worry about that. And in that aspect, then that would be your friends giving you this trip for to kind of lift your spirits after losing your job. And I say a trip, but it doesn't have to be like a week-long trip or a few days trip. It could just be like a day trip. But for a lot of you, I see it being you going, staying overnight at a different place. So, this could be camping, this could be the cabin, this could even be the beach. But you're going to be spending the night somewhere that's not your home. This could even be, for some of you, you just spending the night at a friend's house and spending the whole day with them. But you're going to get a lot of bonding moments with your friend. And they may even, I see them talking to you and helping you kind of talk you through what happened. Talking about why, like how you feel after losing your job, and what you want to do now, what would make you happy, where would you want to go next. And so they will help you to come to the conclusion of what you want to do. I think it's also because they would have seen you struggling, and they would have seen that this job didn't make you happy. So they're going to try to lead you to what will make you happy. For some of you, this could also be you going through a breakup. But again, it would have been, still you would have been working too much, and you would just be very energetically low right now. Energetically drained. And it could be from a breakup. But either way, something's going to happen in your life that'll make you feel kind of like a zombie, like very low energetically and very unhappy and stressed. And then your friend is going to help. You know, you're going to spend the time with your friend, and you're going to kind of be more clear on your path and where to go next, and what'll make you happy. You're going to be kind of like re-energized after this trip and become clear on why certain things happened and where you want to go next. All right. I think that was all for you, Pile 1. Right? Pile 1, I hope you like this reading, and I will see you in the next one. All right, and I'm going to move on to Pile 2 now. All right, Pile 2, let's see. What's going to come in for you next? What is Spirit going to surprise you with? All right, for you, Pile 2, I straight away got money. Spirit is going to help you out financially. So if you're struggling right now, maybe you're actually struggling with not having enough money. Maybe you can't pay your bills. Maybe you're just barely surviving, or you're not surviving. Like, you know, because there's different layers in this, because different people are going to watch this. So some of you are actually like barely making it by, so you need the money. But some of you, you're not necessarily struggling with money, but you just, I mean, you could use more, you know, more. Maybe you want to go on a trip, or you want to buy something. There's something you've been saving up for. So Spirit is going to give you guys more money. And I see this being something that's not like a one-time thing. It's not like all of a sudden you're going to get like $1,000, or, you know, you're not going to get a big sum of money at once. This is going to be pretty steady. So maybe some of you are going to get a job, like a promotion. Or maybe some of you are going to get a different job that pays more. I know I did say that it's not going to be big sum of money, but I just did hear inheritance. So some of you, I mean, unfortunately, you might get money from somebody passing away. But in that instance, it's going to be like a lot of money at once. So it's not going to be like the $1,000 at once. It's going to be like $50,000, or, you know, a bunch of money. So it'll hold you like off for a long time. It'll be able to help you a lot. Yeah. And for some of you, I see you taking a side job. So how I'm seeing this is you doing your own thing online. And I see you making money from that. Yeah, it's like you have a really good idea of something to do. You just haven't done it yet because you're too scared to start. But once you start, people are going to like come to you. Whatever service you're providing, people are going to want it. So if you are, kind of thinking about doing something but too scared to start, just go ahead and do it. Spirit's saying that it's going to work. All right. Yeah, I see some of you buying a new home. This might be your first ever actual home that you've bought. Yeah, it's like you're going to get money that'll help you progress to the new chapter of your life, a new stage, a new level of your life. Yeah, and if you're somebody that's really struggling with money right now, you're not going to have to deal with that again. Whatever lessons you've had to learn, you've learned in the money aspect. Spirit is gonna, you kind of got past that stage, so now you don't have to deal with it again. Oof, it's going straight in my face. Yeah, so this is gonna come to you fast. I heard it's going to come to you within the next month. I'm hearing 3 weeks. Yeah, it's going to come to you really soon. And this is going to be amazing for you. I think you're going to be very shocked because of how suddenly it comes in. It's not something you're expecting. It's just going to happen. So, maybe you thought somebody else was going to get the promotion, but you get it. You thought somebody else was going to get the job, but you got it. Like, you may have had, like, an interview where you thought you did horrible. The interviewers, they didn't seem very, they didn't seem to like you very much. But, you're going to get picked. Or maybe, again, it's the fact of you not thinking that your business idea would do well. But then people are going to love it. Like, I see you getting, like, a rush of orders right away. Like, within the first few days of you putting out whatever product or whatever service you want to do, I see you getting a bunch of orders at once. It's going to really pick up fast. This could also be if you want to start social media. This could be you like getting thousands of subscribers really quickly or followers really quickly. Like kind of like going for a viral moment. Yeah, and if it is that, then you're going to get attention. You're going to get a lot of attention. And this is going to be, like, as I said, it's steady income. So this is going to be people that will be, like, very invested in you and people that will keep up with you. It's not like people that are going to, watch your one video or, and then just stop. It's, like, pretty consistent amount of viewers or followers, or like they're gonna stay. Yeah, this is something that was always meant for you, and so now it's finally coming in. And for some of you, you've had to wait for this a long time. but you just had a lot of lessons that you had to learn. And I think it's also your mindset. You had like a lack mindset when it came to money. This could be from you growing up in a family where everybody else had that mindset, and so you kind of grew up with that, and you grew up believing that you couldn't make a lot of money and that you had to work really hard to get money. But now that you've now that you're going to change your mindset, Spirit's going to give you all that money. You have to believe in it. A lot of stuff is our mindset, because our mindset holding us back. Because then it's like if you have the lack mindset, it's not going to happen to you, because you're putting up a wall between the money that would be coming towards you because you don't believe it can happen. You're being very resistant to it. And maybe some of you still have that mindset, but this video will change that for you. You'll work more on your mindset and how to get money and being open to it, open to money. Yeah. I think that's the one that a lot of people struggle with, because especially with careers changing now, you think of more 9-to-5 type jobs. You feel like you have to do a job that, you hate, that is just drains you, just to make enough money to survive, and working all these hours. But you don't have to. Some people literally don't even work. They just get money from passive income. Obviously, they did some work beforehand to get the passive income, but it's just working smarter instead of harder is what you have to do. Yeah. Maybe that'll be a thing for you guys, since I said that, passive income. Maybe that'll be a thing for you, especially if you are going for the more social media aspect. Passive income you can get from people watching your videos, or maybe a podcast. Whatever you put up, you can monetize. So you'll still be making stuff even if you're not working at the time, if that made sense. Yeah, because you'd get money from your past videos or podcasts or whatever. Let's see, or maybe affiliate marketing. What else is there? I had something in my mind, but it kind of just left. Maybe I'll come back. Yeah, for you guys, it's finances that are coming to you. Finances that'll help you go to the next level in your life. It's going to feel like a big present and a big relief that you're going to be getting this money. Because a lot of your stress about money is going to go away. You're not going to have to be worried about it and be so careful with your money. Although that's always good to not overspend, obviously, and not spend frivolously. But otherwise, you're going to lose it all by spending it all. But, for some of you also, it'd be really good for you to start investing in stocks, or start investing in, putting money into your savings, your kind of putting money in a Roth IRA, just being more knowledgeable about your money and how you spend it and where you put it. Yeah. Just better money management. Especially because you don't want to get all this money that you're going to get and then just spend it all. You want to be able to keep it going and to, you know, now that you're getting this money, to be able to use it as something that'll help you make more money, or something that even if you don't do that, at least to be able to put it away so you have like a big cushion of money just in case something happens. All right, that's what I'm getting for you, pile 2. You're gonna get money. All right, hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, let's go on to pile 3 now. I'm gonna have to get a new incense cone because this one just burnt out. Well, there's a little left, but yeah, there's like no smoke left, so I'm gonna go get another one. Let's see. It's starting to get very dark. Right, pile 3, we are back. Gonna get your new incense cone. I thought of lighting a candle as well, but I thought it would interfere maybe with the smoke from the incense cone, but you know, it's getting a little dark. Let's put this closer. That's better. All right, let's see. We can move this a bit over. Now you're seeing the mic though. That's fine. All right. Okay, pile 3. What is gonna come in for you next? Let's see. All right, pile 3 for you guys. I heard moving somewhere new, moving somewhere that you don't have to be as careful. Maybe some of you live in an apartment right now, so you have to be quieter. You know, not make too much noise for the people in the apartments around you. Or maybe you just live in a house with a lot of people right now. So I'm seeing you moving someplace that's quieter, someplace where you don't have to worry about the noise you're making. So maybe you're gonna rent a house or buy a home. Maybe you're even gonna get something like a townhouse or something other than an apartment. All right, and if you're not in a financial place where you can do that, I see that you're moving in with maybe a significant other. You're gonna move in someplace with only one other person. So it's not gonna be a house. Maybe you're living in a house with a lot of people right now. You're moving to a place that's gonna be a little quieter, and there's only gonna be one other person with you, unless you're completely alone. So if you've been wanting to move, this is the time to do that. I would say it's not the time to buy a home, at least if you're in America. But I don't know. I don't know what country you live in. Let's see. I guess the biggest thing is to always listen to your intuition. If you're being pulled to do something, there's a reason for that. Like, even if it doesn't make logical sense, if your intuition keeps calling you to do something, there's a reason for it. Your spirit guides, your higher self, they want you to do something. And if you keep ignoring it, they're just gonna push you harder. So I just got that if some of you, if you're like too resistant to leaving, then they'll do something to make you have to leave. Like maybe you get kicked out or something happens where you literally have to leave. Because some of you might be too scared to leave. Maybe you've never left the place you currently live. Maybe you've lived there your whole life and you live with family. You're too scared to move out, or maybe you live someplace with like a significant other that isn't the best, and you've been worried about living with this person and maybe considering leaving this relationship, but you're scared to leave. You know, this would be a good time to leave. Yeah, Spirit's saying it's a good time to move. So if you've been called to do something, this is a group where you've literally been called. You've been getting like little pushes to do something for a while, but you've been second guessing yourself, or you've been too scared to do it, or you've been kind of thinking more logical about it, and not wanting to follow maybe what you're being pulled to do because you think that it doesn't make sense, or it's not like it's not a good choice, and you're worried about other people judging you for it. Maybe thinking that you're making a stupid choice or an irrational choice. But you're being called to do this for a reason. Whether this is moving, maybe you want to move to a different country or different state, or, you know, move far away from people that you currently live near, but you're scared to do that. So Spirit's saying you're being called to move to whatever place you're being called to for a reason. I got for some of you that your energy is needed at a certain place. So you're needed to be there to help transmute energy in that area. For some of you, the place you're living just is not good for you right now. People that you're living with are not good for you right now. They are, for some of you, I'm hearing they're manipulative, narcissistic. They're draining you of your energy. They don't talk to you well. You know, these people just, you know, I don't want to say they don't want your best, and they're not here for your best interest. Some of them aren't, but some of them also just are. They're living through their own hurt right now. They're unhealed, so they don't really understand what they're doing. They aren't very aware of how they're acting and how they may be hurting you. But either way, it's not good for you to be around these people right now. Spirit wants you away from them. Into a place that's safe for you. A place that's safe for you. This could literally be, for some of you, it is a place that'll be physically safe for you. So, if you're being hurt physically, you know what I mean? Spirit is trying to get you away from these people. Could also just be emotionally. Either they're hurting you in some way, and they're messing with your self-worth. They're messing with you and your empowerment. And Spirit doesn't like that because you're not meant to be like that. Well, nobody's meant to be in a place of, you know, low self-esteem. Nobody's meant to be that way. But you are supposed to be doing something, and Spirit sees you as somebody that they have to protect. They see you as somebody that's going through a lot right now, who's not being treated right, who is being manipulated, and being morphed into somebody that you aren't. And so they want you to leave this place and you to get your self-worth back. Kind of get more in tune with who you are and what you're meant to be doing. Because for you guys, I do hear you're supposed to be doing something. There's some mission that you have. And I am getting like spiritual work. So for some of you, it is, you know, transmuting the energies around you and transmuting energies in certain areas. For some of you, I heard that you are meant to be, you're meant to move to a lot of different places in your life, because you're supposed to be transmuting energy in all these areas. Your specific energy is needed in these places to help heal the area, to help transmute whatever trauma's happened there, the negative energy there, to just kind of like refresh the air there. The energy there, the air there, huh? I don't know. The air. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah. You guys are very, very strong healers. I've got that you've lived on this planet a lot. For a lot of your lifetimes, you've been on this planet. And so you're very attuned with Mother Earth. And that's why you are here to heal her. You're here to stay here and keep healing the earth and to work with the earth. Yeah, so for some of you, you may work in, it doesn't have to be a job, but you may work a lot with plants and plant medicines, and maybe more like natural medicine. You may be very conscious, very like environmentally conscious, and very into like eating from the earth, like eating very cleanly and eating from the earth. You may grow your own like plants and veggies and fruits and stuff, have your own garden. I see you just loving the earth, just wanting to be out in nature all the time, wanting to live around nature. For some of you, you may have to live in areas where there isn't like a lot of greenery around you, just because you do need to heal a lot of different places on the planet, on the earth. But I think either way, you have a connection to every area you go to. You just have a connection to the planet. So no matter what type of area you're at, you're able to still find a lot of healing in that area, and you're able to heal the area. But you're able to find a lot of calm and peace just being out in nature, no matter where you are. I am seeing Greece, so some of you might want to move to Greece or feel pulled to move to Greece. So this is a green sign for you guys to do that. That's funny though, because Greece is somewhere I've been called to go to for, honestly, it's probably been like a year. Yeah, I keep getting like a pull to go to Greece, which is funny because before I like became more spiritual and like woke up and found out what's really going on and like figured out about spirituality and learned more about it, I had I never even thought about Greece. I was always like, I just wanted to go travel to different parts of Asia. But other than that, I was like, I didn't really have plans to go anywhere. Or any, like, urge to go anywhere. But then all of a sudden, Greece came in very intensely. And it was a pull, not just to go there, but to, like, live there. Yeah, I think that's, like, past life stuff with me. That I found out later. Yeah, it's past life stuff. Yeah, so sometime later in my life, I'm definitely going to be living in Greece. But until then, I'll be here. What else? So again, for you guys, if you're feeling drawn to go to a specific place, it could be because it's a place that you've been in a past life. So you, other than healing the area, it could also be you having to heal energies in yourself. And that won't happen unless you go to that area. Because it's like traumas you picked up from that lifetime that need to be healed. Or maybe it's like some sort of mission or some sort of something that you have to, that you weren't able to finish in that lifetime that you have to finish. Yeah. There could also be people that you're meant to meet in these areas. People like soul tribe, people you've met in past lifetimes that you're meant to be with and meet in this lifetime. For some of you, it could be like a soulmate type energy. So it could be like a romantic one, could be friends, second families. people, because if you are in a situation where your family isn't the best and they don't treat you well, and you know it's not safe for you to be with them, then you might be able to find like a second family that feels close to you and feels safe to you in this area that you're being called to. Yeah, I'm getting that heavy. People meeting their soul family, meeting their people that they have just their souls have a deep bond with. It's like you're, how there's, I think it's only in Asia, I'm not sure, but there's like the red thread thing between soulmates. I'm getting that, but I'm getting a lot of them because I'm getting them also towards like soul family. It's like you guys, it's like your souls are somehow connected in a way. And so it's like you're being pulled back to each other. I'm almost seeing you guys, they're like being a rope between you guys, but it's like a rubber band and you're being just pulled together. Yeah. This is going to be amazing for you guys though, because these are people that'll change your life. This whole experience, like I don't think, if you don't have anyone in your life right now that you feel super close to and you feel just lonely, this will change your life, because maybe you've never experienced a connection this deep. For sure you haven't, but maybe you didn't even know this existed. You just thought you were always going to be alone. But no, there's people out there for you to meet. People that are waiting for you. Let's see. I also got for some of you, for people that are going to meet their future spouse there, or a soulmate, because maybe it's like just a soulmate. Okay, I'll get to the point first. You're meant to come together with somebody and have a baby at this place. So it doesn't have to be like your future spouse. It could just be a soulmate. Because you could be meeting a certain person to fulfill your contract of having a kid together, but you're not meant to be together for the rest of your life, There might be somebody else for you for the rest of your life that you're supposed to meet. But I'm getting for some of you, you are meant to go to this place, meet a certain person, and have a kid with them. Could be your future spouse, could not be. But yeah, it's like this soul wants to be born, and it has to be at this place for some reason. And with this specific person, obviously, because you have a contract there with them. Sorry about that, guys. The video went out for a bit, but the audio was still there, so we're still good. All right. So yeah, you're meant to go, for some of you, not all of you. Yeah, you're meant to have a kid with somebody at this place you're being drawn to. For some of you, I also got that it's a good, like there's a work environment. There's some job that you're going to find at this place. A job that isn't where you're currently at, but will be at this place. And with good, like, coworkers that you will match with. Yeah. Pretty much where you're meant to be going, where you're going to move to is somewhere that will help you align to your path, that will help you be happier, be more relaxed, just get in the flow more, be more connected to, for some of you, especially if it is past life stuff, it'll also help you connect to your past life gifts. Yeah, you'll start getting memories of your past lives and get your gifts back from those past lives and learn, figure out how to work them better. Yeah. It's gonna bring you so much peace. It seems like things around you right now are just chaotic and not good. So moving is gonna help you find so much peace. And it'll help you to grow more because you're not going to have all of that animosity turned towards you. And you're not going to have to deal with people manipulating you and people trying to change who you are and trying to bring you down. You're not going to have to deal with that. You can just be yourself and just have peace of mind. Okay. I think that's all I'm getting for you guys. Yeah, so you guys, what's coming for you next is that you're gonna move. You're moving to some place that's gonna help you come back to yourself, to your true self. All right, Pal 3. I hope you like this reading, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.